It's not all his fault. It's not all her fault. But it is my body. It is my soul. So it is my responsibility to feel and heal and fix everything that has been broken. I realized that I'm the type of person who is very sensitive and doesn't take being ignored or not responded to gently, because I understand that everyone has their own world and we all say what needs to be said and don't say what doesn't need to be said. But my body was severely punished as a child for not instantly responding or instantly reacting to everything that was going on within my household. I would get hit. So it was encoded in me. It was programmed into me that if you don't respond to somebody, it's disrespectful. That if you don't react to something, it's disrespectful, it's rude, and I would get hit. But in reality, what really is going on is just there's nothing to be said, and that's okay. And it's crazy how the world works, because you think I would be upset. You think I would be mad at the person. But no, because I know it's not all their fault either. They were raised to believe that them doing those things that they programmed me into believing was disrespectful and rude, and just wanted to raise me into a nice, productive adult for the society. You know, we don't want to kill folks. You know, we don't want to be rude to motherfuckers all the time. And I think it's really important that we separate the action from the intentions. As a generation, as a society, we really need to start honing in our focuses on that more. Because yes, it may feel rude. Yes, it may feel disrespectful when somebody does something that we don't like or deem as appropriate or deem as normal. But that's still something that they're doing, and that's something that we have an opinion and a perspective of on our own. That has nothing to do with them. Like our opinions and our perspectives, they don't know anything about that. They're just living their best life. And it's important that we understand that there's multiple solutions, there's multiple answers to every question, to every problem. So when we look at the intentions and not just the actions, that's when you open your mind to a plethora of reasons and a plethora of explanations and intentions. So you can see that, oh, this person wasn't being rude or disrespectful. The conversation was just over. Or, oh, this person wasn't being rude or disrespectful. They just didn't have anything to say due to, like, say back to what you were saying, because there was just nothing else to be said. Or, oh, this person wasn't being rude or disrespectful or mean. We just speak different languages. That's a big one. I've been learning that a lot with myself lately in my environments. I speak a different language than my peers, and that's okay, because that's why we have compromising. Not all compromising is bad. Remember, good and bad is subjective. So when it comes to how to raise the windows down, it's hot. When it comes to good and bad perspectives and get different languages, it's like how your soul speaks one language, your spirit speaks another language, your body speaks another language, your mind speaks another language, your mentality speaks another language, your emotional state speaks another language, and your personality speak a different language. And your personalities are formed from life experiences and thoughts and everything else I just named. All of that creates your own language. All of that is also responsible for how we can tap into creating our own language, like in tongues, but that's a different thing for a different day. Don't want to make this too long, so I'll wrap it up with this. Remember to be gentle with yourself if you've been through trauma and you're still trying to process the world now that the trauma is over. Remember to look at the world as a big picture and cast your opinions aside. Cast your perspectives aside. Don't completely roll with them. Sometimes you can trust your intuition and you can be right, but sometimes, most times, all the time, there's multiple answers because there's multiple truths. We live in a world where, hate to say it, everything's true. Everything. Because what's truth is subjective. What's true to you may not be true to somebody else. Don't shoot the messenger.